everybody, and welcome to another exciting installment of 5 questions with wrestling. Show that 5.
Yeah.
5 questions with wrestling Rampage. The 3 amigos, or as you say, the 3 trailer trash, is back in this bitch.
Little trailer.
Oh yeah, baby, trailer!
Anyway.
King and hey, Jeff Hardy lived in a trailer with the polyester curtains and the redwood deck.
And Jack.
And Jake, oh.
Is it Jake or Jack?
It's Jake.
I thought it was Jack.
And Jake, Jingleheimer Schmidt, whatever the fuck his name is.
Jake.
Well, you know,
Jake and Jack Jingleheimer.
first of all, we don't live in a trailer. We live in a fucking raggedy house.
That's a shitty one.
That's a shitty house that the people build here, and they build it wrong, and they never had no goddamn contractor to come out and build the motherfuckers. It's a made shit fucking house, what it is, and it's a bullshit fucking place. And my wife, God bless her heart, got.
So, let's go ahead and get started.
Bottom line.
Let's get started.
Pops, how do you ask a question for 5 questions?
All right, now. Yeah, I got my hair.
Yeah. Greasy. Coming to your town in my long hair.
Okay.
How do you ask a question?
There's only one way to do it,
I'm just a Hollywood
and that right there is description down below.
Well, comment section down below.
Yeah, the comment section down the fucking below. No, they say it different. I say this right. In other words, motherfuckers, if you don't do that, we're not gonna get nothing from you. Nothing. Don't do it on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Twatter, or any motherfucking other thing. It's right here down below. If you don't do it there, forget it.
Yeah, forget it.
You might well take your dick, slam it against the fucking door, because you ain't gonna get nowhere.
Yeah, and no repeat questions.
Yeah.
If you listen, if you don't, those that watch our channels know, especially those that watched us from day one, they know all about us, and damn, what are you doing? You're filing off your fingernails or something? Damn. So you know they know, so they know not to ask the same question. So there you go.
So yeah, leave your question in the comment section down below. Let's go and get started. The first 2 questions are asked by Jason.
Are you ready there? Let's see there. 999.
Are you ready there, Gizzard?
Gizzard.
Don't mind him. He's just being Scooter tonight. Hoopy, in other words.
Hoopy! Alright, the first...
Splotch.
Splotch? I don't give a fuck. See my face? Don't splotch it. Anyway, let's go with the first 2 questions. The first 2 questions are asked by Jason.
Jason!
His first question is, who was the best Batman from all the movies? Now, in fairness, we have not watched a lot of Batman movies.
No.
Honestly, when I think about the Batman movies, I think about the 90s Batman movies.
Yes.
So, with that being said, I know Christian Bale was Batman, or was Batman, in like the 2000s and further down. So, we won't be really mentioning most of those. So,
because they weren't really my favorites.
Because we never really, or me personally, I've never really watched them.
I know Michael Keaton was Batman.
So, Pops, who is the best Batman from all the movies?
Adam West.
Adam West.
Adam West and George Clooney.
George Clooney.
George Clooney.
Now, we actually, you have the original Batman.
I do have the original Batman.
The first ever Batman.
I have the first ever Batman.
Now, we're not talking about the 40s Batman.
No, we're not talking about the 40s Batman. We're
the movie that came out in the 60s.
Yep. It was just called Batman, and as a matter of fact, it is a movie, and it goes with my collection of the Batman series. And Adam West, I mean, he was...
or AKA the Mayor Cohog.
The Mayor Cohog. Here's the thing. And you know, they did a documentary on this right here on TV one time, and the stars that played you know, in Batman, it was funny because the characters would tell about, you know, when they played their parts as evil or the good guys or even just an extra on the show. Said, you know, their kids would say, "Mom, Dad, you ain't a star until you," because they did movies and stuff like that before they got the Batman little thing going on. They said my kid would come up to me and said, "Dad, you ain't no star." "What do you mean? You never took a role for Batman. You never played in the Batman series. You never got on Batman show. You're not a star. You're not a star until you get on Batman."
I will say this: I did enjoy the Adam West Batman. Now, once again, a little cheesy.
A little cheesy.
But you know, this is the '60s.
But you know, in the '60s, you know, you had to do little things a little different.
Yeah.
It's not like now. They didn't.
Now, you know, there was no computers in the '60s.
They didn't have the shit like they got now. You know.
And so, Tommy, what would be your favorite movie of Batman?
Probably George Clooney.
George Clooney.
The Batman and Robin one.
Yeah, from '97.
Yep. And Adam West.
Adam West. I don't think a lot of people like the George Clooney Batman. I actually thought it was really good.
Yeah.
I did. I liked it.
A lot of people hate that movie, Batman and Robin.
I liked it.
I actually really liked it. You know,
to me, that's the best Batman and Robin. Best Batman movie.
It ranks up there. You know, now once again, don't hate us because we haven't watched the ones from the 2000s. I just haven't. I've lost the urge to watch a lot of movies.
Yeah.
So I haven't watched anything.
You see, movies now I get is from the 2000 era.
Yeah. So like when,
or 90s.
Yeah. So I mean, that was the last actual
Batman
Batman movie
80s.
I did watch, and I enjoyed it. You know, you had Arnold as Mr. Freeze. You had.
Which I must say, you know, when Arnold Schwarzenegger played Mr. Freeze, you know, we always looked at him as a tough guy role. Everything he had was a tough. Every movie he played was tough. But this right here was a sentimental.
He was like a villain.
Yeah, he was a villain, but he also was sentimental kind of shit.
Yeah.
You know,
it was nice to see.
Yeah.
Different pace.
Yeah, different pace for him.
Where he wasn't like a barbarian or a fucking. War motherfucker or
Terminator.
Yeah, or Terminator.
To me, when I watched that right there and I seen the whole movie and seen how he played it, I got to give Arnold Schwarzenegger credit. He played a damn good role.
And then of course you had Alicia Silverstone as Batgirl.
Batgirl.
She was hot, fucking hot. Yeah.
And the fucking uniform, when you turn around, that big fat ass was showing there, boy. Yeah.
Give me Pop being her.
I like to slap that ass.
I like to slap that ass.
Anytime Pop sees any bud, he's interested.
I'm interested.
Uma Thurman was Poison Ivy.
She was hot.
Another hot little thing.
We even had a wrestler.
Yeah.
In Bane.
Bane.
Yeah.
Who was
Jeep Switson.
Yeah. He wrestled in
WCCW.
WCCW. He had a short stint in WCW.
Yep.
As the Ultimate Solution.
Yes.
Against Hulkamania.
Yeah.
As you guys know, that didn't last too long. And then he passed away like right after the movie.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed that movie.
Yes.
Some people really hate on it. Michael Keaton played a really good Batman as well. Which I enjoyed it more as Beetlejuice than I did Batman.
Yeah.
But, that's just me. And I did like the Adam West movie as well. So as Batman, but I know a lot of people like the Dark Knight and the Rise of Dark Knight or whatever it's fucking called. But I just haven't got around to watching them because I'm busy doing YouTube videos. As you can tell.
It's just like, you're gonna like what you're gonna like, and you're gonna hate what you're gonna hate. That's just the way it is. That's our human nature. So, yeah.
Let's go and go with Jason's next question is, do you think WCW totally misused Mike Awesome? Now we should mention, if you guys want to go and watch the Mike Awesome retrospect that me and Tommy did. We did a full video on Mike Awesome.
Go check that out in the archives.
Yeah, go check that out in the archives. I believe it's the life and career of Mike Awesome.
Yes, so, check that out in the archives.
Yeah, go check that out in the archives. But we'll do a little short stint here of his WCW run. What did you think about his WCW run?
It was the shits.
It was. Yeah.
He was way better in ECW.
Even from the start, just coming into WCW. Yeah. Like, all he did was he came in and he, like, fucking hit Nash with, like, the fucking...
crutch.
Yeah, the crutch. And it's just like... Well, I mean, at least he's going after somewhat of a toppy guy, but that didn't last long.
No, it didn't. Like, and he was way better in ECW.
Yeah, I thought ECW used him perfectly.
Yeah, fucking... When he showed up in WCW, like, yeah, he beat up Nash. I was like, okay, that's a good way to debut.
And we should mention, this was all about money.
Yeah. And he probably wasn't getting paid.
He wasn't getting paid. There's a lot of bounce checks
and come on, Mike Awesome was the biggest star, so he deserves to get paid.
Yeah. He was ECW champion, and
that's why he dropped the belt to Taz.
Yeah. Taz took it to WWF for a few weeks, and Tommy Dreamer gets it.
Well, the only reason he got it because he was the only one left.
Yeah.
No disrespect to Tommy, but it's true.
Actually, disrespect to Tommy.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
Fuck you and your Impact ass.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Tommy. I lost some kind of respect for you.
But anyway.
But fucking Mike Awesome, he does Nash, and that was a good debut. He beats up a top guy. But then they fucking, as Fat Chick Gorilla.
God.
And then he was that fucking 70s guy.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
The Canadian...
the Canadian fucking...
career killer.
Yeah. He was fucking Team Canada.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
He's not even from Canada.
He's not even from Canada. He's from Florida.
Yeah.
Fuck, I was like, what the fuck? And then when he came to WWF, that wasn't no good either.
He held the Hardcore Championship.
Oh, wow. Everyone's held the Hardcore fucking championship.
Even a Godfather's Hole held the fucking Hardcore Championship. So
when he was in WWF, fuck.
A damn broken piece of a shit title.
Fuck, when he was in WWF, they made him look like a fucking jobber. That was so embarrassing, lost to Funaki, for God's sake.
The only time after WCW that I did enjoy Mike Awesome was when he came back for the ECW Night Stand
in 2005
against Masato Tanaka.
And that was a great match.
That was a fantastic match.
And when he when he come back, well, look who's facing though. And when Austin come out, the whole fucking building shook. Because these right here guys are going at each other.
Because not only that, I mean, not only in ECW.
They always had great matches.
Like, not even only in ECW.
In FMW.
They did in FMW.
They always had good matches.
Yeah. No matter if it was in Japan or if it was in the United States.
Yeah.
They always had great matches.
Great matches.
But,
good chemistry.
Pops, you think WCW missed out on Mike Awesome?
Yeah. I do. They
gave him fucking
shitty-ass fucking gimmicks. Gimmicks that he really could not use. He couldn't use the gimmicks they give him. It didn't fit him. And they just... Okay, I'm gonna say it right here. They treated him like fucking shit, just like they treated Nick Dickmore. Like fucking shit.
Well, WWE treated Nick Dickmore.
Well, Eugene fucking give it. When he let him use his own fucking shit. Fuck that shit.
Well, they did the same thing to Bret Hart.
Yeah. If you're not gonna...
bring him in as referee.
If you're not gonna use...
Oh boy.
If you're not going to use the guys that you get in a good situation, but put them in, what do you get them for? Why do you want to humiliate them like that?
Yeah, I mean, if I'm going to bring in Mike Awesome, I'm going to bring in ECW's Mike Awesome.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to bring in this big, tough,
mean
motherfucker. I'm not going to bring him in fucking fat chicks. I'm not going to bring him in
as the fucking that 70s guy.
Fucking saying groovy and having a goddamn shitty bus.
And having fucking lava lamps.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you
having a fucking shit.
And not only that, he even had like a talk show segment on WCW.
Yeah.
This is no joke, guys.
Why?
This is absolutely no joke. When they brought him as a fat chick guy and the '70s guy, here was my expression. What the fuck are they doing?
Yeah, because I mean, in ECW, he was a fucking top guy.
He was a top guy in
ECW champion.
Yeah.
I loved his promos.
Yeah.
Loved his promos in fucking Japan.
Yeah.
But you see,
He had the intensity about him. You could take Mike Awesome seriously. That he's gonna clothesline the fuck out of you.
Yeah.
He's gonna powerbomb you.
They just missed the boat on it.
When he'd do his promos in ECW and also in Japan, he told you exactly what he's gonna fucking do when he walked in the ring.
Now,
He told you, somebody's getting hurt, and it ain't gonna be me.
And you know, WWF didn't do him any favors either.
No,
But I
hell no,
will
they
say
didn't.
this: at least they didn't treat him like a goof.
Well,
I mean,
yeah.
He was part of the fucking alliance, and at least he was somewhat credible compared to some of the other people that were on there. At least he wasn't fumbling around like Sean Stasiak and being a goof.
Yeah.
True.
So at the end of the day.
But then after that fucking alliance, they just made him look like a jobber.
Yeah.
Come on, you can't even beat Funaki.
When you lose,
yeah, on Velocity.
when you lose to Funaki,
I like Funaki.
I love Funaki. Don't get me wrong.
Come on, Mike Awesome versus
talking about
Funaki.
Funaki and fucking Mike Awesome.
You can't even beat fucking
They
Funaki.
beat him in the powder, but at least they didn't give him a shitty ass gimmick.
Yeah, they beat him in the fucking powder.
Yeah.
At least they didn't give him some fucking shitty gimmick that would kill his career.
Yeah.
At least he just got beat.
Yeah.
And Mike Austin, I always thought that I always thought that he could have been a top guy anywhere he went because we're talking about Mike Austin.
He was a top guy in FMW.
Yeah.
He was a top guy in ECW.
Yeah. But after that right there, it was just sad to say it was a downhill for him after that.
And then we do know that in 2007, he did kill himself with suicide. And we should mention, if we should go ahead and mention, Daphne just recently committed suicide, and very sad to hear.
Yes, it is.
I don't know what the problems was that they were having. But I always thought, why don't you reach for help? Somebody, help you.
Yeah, most people think they're always alone. To some extent you can be, but there's always somebody out there.
Yeah, there's always somebody out there.
Here's the thing, somebody that I know that wants to commit suicide, and this is the way I really feel. Call me. Tell me what's your problem. Talk to me.
There's already pain, and there's no reason to even go or put your family or your friends through even more pain.
Yeah.
Especially right now in this time.
Yes.
In the world.
There's already enough pain already to go around.
So, and we should mention our condolences for Daphne and
her
family.
And she was a great worker.
She was.
Great worker.
Great with Crowbar, great with David Flair in WCW.
Yes.
It fit. And
I thought they were a great team too.
Yeah, she could scream a lot. And, that was her gimmick.
Yeah,
she screamed a lot.
And in TNA, she was a great worker, a good ring veteran.
Mm-hmm. Here's the thing: we can put them two in the same category with the rest of us passed away. Great wrestlers, great careers that they had in somewhat, and talent that was just wasted.
Let's go ahead and go with the next question asked by Radical Velocity.
Radical Velocity.
What is your favorite childhood movie?
Favorite childhood movie?
Well, see, this is the thing. We did watch a lot of, when me and Tommy were little, we did watch a lot of, like, Disney stuff and certain things like that, but, the one thing I really remember mostly about childhood and doing movies is we'd go to, the movie, You know, rather it be Movie Gallery or Video Vault, or sometimes Blockbuster.
Or Star Video.
Or Star Video. Sometimes Blockbuster. Not always, because most of the time Blockbuster had... They had stuff, but they didn't have a wide selection as like some of the other stores we went to. And that's the reason why we didn't go to Blockbuster that often.
Yeah.
You know, back when the kids were little, I gotta say that back when the kids were little, you know, and when they were, you know, parents were taking their kids to malls and crap like that right there. You know, I'm not saying bad against it. You know, you do what you do with your kids. But when me and their mom was raising these two, their biggest thing was going to the video store, because that was just what they like to do. They would go and they would look and they would grab wrestling videos and all kinds
video
of
games too.
Video games too.
I mean, like even to the point where like, you know, mom and dad sometimes couldn't afford to get us like, you know, certain games, because I mean, games are fucking expensive. I mean, even nowadays they are fucking expensive. So like sometimes we would rent video games for, you know,
5 days.
You know, the Video Vault Movie Gallery, that they would let you do 5 days. I think it was like $5 or $6 or something like that. It wasn't even a lot of money either. And we'd go and play them or do movies.
Yeah. The kid, and I got to say this right here, right down. They picked up 100 Damnation cartoon version of it. Of course, we all know the cartoon version come out before the other version, but I think the other version sucks anyway.
You do like the cartoon version.
I do love the cartoon version, and I tell you what, you know, I looked at it and said 101 Damnation. This right here can't be good. I actually sat down with the boys, me and their mother did, and I actually liked that movie.
Yeah, it's actually a really good movie.
It was.
But I mean, that's the one thing I really remember mostly about going is like us going and renting movies and renting games, and even to the point where, remember when the transition from VHS to DVD was coming?
Yeah.
And Video Vault Movie Gallery were really slashing their prices on their VHSs because they were wanting to get them out.
Yeah.
And they would have like VHSs for like $5, and we'd pick up a lot of the Coliseum home video movies and stuff like that.
We would go, me and her mother with the boys, we would go to...
That's where some of our collection came from.
To the video stores, and we'd go get stuff to eat. And we'd sit there with the kids and watch. It didn't matter, 101 Damnation or whatever that is, watching wrestling or whatever. Me and her mother would sit there and watch it with them. It was what we call the family night kind of a thing.
So it would be a childhood movie.
Well, it would be what you said.
I mean, honestly, and it would change all the time. Like there wasn't like a movie that we didn't really just.
Yeah, mine would be the same thing as you. You know, go to the video store, pick up some wrestling movies, then pick up some video games. I remember at one time we went there and there was WWF No Mercy was never in.
Yeah, because we didn't get No Mercy till like way later on. But I mean, like when it first came out, we tried to rent it. Every time we go there, it'd be gone.
Yeah.
Every time we go.
Kids were getting mad.
I'm sitting there like, what the fuck? And then I think it was we rented Simpsons Wrestling for the PS1.
Fucking horrible
game. Wish we got the money back out of that fucking rental. But very bad game.
Remember we rented WWF Attitude too?
Yeah, and wasn't that impressed with that one either. The graphics are awesome on the game, but the gameplay suffers.
Remember when we saw the ECW Hardcore Revolution, we rented that?
And we're like, ain't this fucking Attitude? Remember?
Yeah.
We're like, this is Attitude.
And then we ordered WrestleMania 2000, which was good.
Yeah. You know, that's where we got to play a lot of our games, mostly wrestling games, and every once in a while a different game. But I mean, you know, and being able to pick up some of the old school wrestling VHS.
Always rented those. And And possibly going in the, you know where.
Yeah, he'd be going behind the curtain, if you know what we're saying.
He'll be in there about 2 or 3 hours while he's being Joe.
I'm going to tell you
ready
too,
to go.
We're sitting there like, where the fuck's that?
I was looking at the fucking porno section. I'll tell you right there, right here. I don't give a damn.
He was in the back.
He was in the adult entertainment section.
Yeah, the adult entertainment section.
I was back there fucking looking at porn, okay?
Cut that out.
Yeah.
Can't cut that out.
He was looking at adult entertainment.
Yeah, he was looking in the adult entertainment section.
Don't say the other one.
Well, why? It is true.
It's true.
All right, it is true.
So, very, very...
Remember, we'll get something to eat afterwards.
Yeah, we'll get something to eat
But we'll have to wait 2 or 3 hours.
Yeah.
And then
no man's picking out something back there.
Damn, I fed him, what the fuck?
And then Pops, remember then Pops goes, let's go to McDonald's, and they were closed. And we were like, well, Pops, if you weren't in there 2 or 3 hours, I'll shut the hell up.
Well, goddamn, I guess we're getting pizza.
Yeah, and that's what we had.
Well, when we watch ECW, their pay-per-views, we always got pizza anyway, so what's the difference?
I remember can we tell this little story, a quick story?
Why not?
All right. Remember when we ordered, I think it was an ECW pay-per-view, I can't remember which one.
Okay.
Remember we went to...
This must have been like 99, maybe.
And we went to McDonald's.
Yes.
Here we go.
Gotta tell the story. We went to McDonald's.
Here we go.
This is when we were in elementary school, I think it was.
Yes.
And we went to McDonald's, okay?
Okay, now let me set the scene for you. You see, Marsha, which is my late wife, if you don't
gave you some money.
Yeah, if you don't know,
while she was before she went to work.
Yeah, well, she gave me some money because you see, I worked during the day. My wife worked at night because we didn't have to have a babysitter. If we did right there, and it worked out great. Their mother was with them, of the day, and I was with them at night. So Marcia gave me money to go to get them something to eat, but ended up something bad happened.
All right, and then we go to McDonald's, and we were going there before the pay-per-view, because I think the pay-per-view started at 7:30. We left at 7.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't really that far from our house.
Yeah.
This I'm pretty sure it happened to you people too sometime down the road.
And all right, Pops gives Joe the money. Remember, he's in like 3rd or 4th grade, I think it was.
Yeah.
Or 2nd or 3rd grade, I can't remember.
It was one of the two.
And fucking, he goes, here's the money. And these, I don't know if y'all remember. You all remember the Big and Tasties when they were 99 cents back in that era? Okay. He goes,
they were 99 cents or $1.99, one of the two.
And he goes, yeah, I think it was 99 cents.
Yeah.
And he goes, here's the money. Get as many Big and Tasties as you can get with this much. Right? Because we weren't the only ones eating. There was more people coming to watch the pay-per-view.
Yeah.
So, and I didn't go in. Pops didn't.
Yeah. When we'd rent some, we had neighborhood kids come in there and wanted to feast on the existence of ECW.
Yeah.
And Pops sends Joey in there, and me and Pops are outside.
I know this right here happened to you.
And
nope.
And so Joey goes, he gives this person, can I have as many Big and Tasties with this as I could get? The girl looks at Joey like this.
For you?
Well, he's a 3rd and 4th grader looking.
She goes, okay.
So, here comes Joe with a big bag full. And then he goes, give me that shit. He puts it on the trunk hood. Why Joe's getting in the car.
I put it on top of the car to get Joey in the car.
And so we're driving off. And we see something blowing. And Joe goes, Pops, you didn't put the food in there. God damn it! I think I left it on the trunk, on the front of the car, on the hood of the car.
On top of the car.
On top of the fucking car. And then we come back and there's fucking Big and Tasties all over the fucking ground. And Pops going in the middle of the road. Can we save any of these? And Pops goes, well, can any of them be saved? No.
No.
No, never can be said. Well, goddamn, looks like we're having fucking pizza, man.
Having pizza once again. The one time we differed against something else besides pizza, and the fucking burgers fly off the car.
I know that this right here happened to some of you people. Okay? But the bottom line of it is,
You still fed us.
I fed them, all right? That's all.
But Pops, is there any childhood movies for you?
Well, I didn't have a movie back in the day. So we had to reel.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
Pops grew up in the 60s and 70s. And fucking was VHS even out then? I don't think it was.
I don't think it was. If
it did, it was in the late 70s.
If it was, I never had one.
Yeah, you never had one. Too expensive, eh?
Yeah. If we ask Dad to get one, he's like, TV's right there. So watch it. But I do have fond memories. Not watching movies, but there's a show used to come on at night, Saturdays, and the show was called Sammy Terry. I mean, he'd come up out of the casket, big old. He's all painted up and everything. He looked like a ghoul, and he'd come out of the casket, big, make an entrance, scare the hell out of you. That laugh he did. And it's the first time that I got myself introduced to, the werewolf, and Dracula, Frankenstein. First time I ever got introduced to them right there. And what I would do is when it comes time, I loved it when it was storming, and I turn out the lights. And here's the goofy part. You guys might think it's goofy, but I turn out the lights just to scare the hell out of myself. It gave me a thrill for some kind of reason. When you're fucking about 10 years old, you want that thrill to come in through there, and it was kind of cool. Y'all try that on your kids. Turn out the light and you give them a scary show to see how they react.
But let's go ahead and go with Radical Velocity's next question.
I'm ready.
Which is, if you had a backstage pass, and this is what he put, to AFW Dynamite, what would be the first thing you would do?
You want me to go first?
Go ahead.
I can go first.
Go ahead.
I'll be honest with you. If I had backstage passes, I'd sell them bitches. For the reason of, fuck AEW. I wouldn't even go if I got them for free. So, I'd sell those backstage passes.
Not me. I would go.
You would go? Why?
There's a reason.
Oh, really? What is it?
I would go and tell Tony Khan, why are you so giddy?
Why are you so giddy?
And why do you stomp? Why do you sound like a fucking rooster? And why do you stomp every time you cut a promo like you're fucking playing with action figures from Roses?
He got the fucking fake ones.
Yeah, he's got the fake ones. And then I'd go to Kitty and I'm like, why do you suck?
Why do you suck? Orange Cassidy?
Orange Cassidy, but you don't even deserve to be in the wrestling business.
You don't even deserve to be in the wrestling
You're a shit stain in the wrestling business. And then I'll go to the fucking Young Bucks. You're the worst tag team in the history of tag teams. Fuck, the Mexicools are even better than your fucking ass. fuck, I'll take fucking the worst tag team. I'll take the Monkeys are better than your fucking ass. I would just fucking...
So let me guess, you'll just go backstage and tell everybody what they...
Yeah, I'll tell them what I really feel about them. I'm going to give a shit. They'll give me the Corey Grace face like Nick Kirsch told Corey Grace how much we told him he sucked. They'll give me that fucking face. And then they'll probably throw me out, but fuck, I didn't want to stay for your fucking Jacksonville fucking 1-15 Jaguar show anyway.
Pops, if you had a backstage pass to AEW Dynamite, what would you do?
I would go, but I go to tell Shaka Khan this right here. First of all, pay us the money you owe us. Second of all, what are you trying to do? Stomping like that right there? What are you trying to do? Kill bugs?
Yeah, didn't you guys see the fucking thing? The fucking promo he said, he
They got Eddie Kingston!
And it's stop.
John Moxley!
Stop.
Darby Allin!
Stop.
Darby Allin! I love you!
Like, fuck you.
Hey, fuck you! Do you ever see Vince McMahon act like that?
Do
you see Vince McMahon acting like that?
And there's one other thing. you know,
or a Bill Watts,
or a fucking Bill Watts, or a fucking Fritz Von Erich, or a Jimmy Crockett, or fucking any of these guys that actually run a business.
Why don't you?
Did you ever see? Did you ever Vern Gagne? Did you ever see those guys act giddy like that? No.
Another thing that I would tell him is this right here. Look.
It doesn't make you seem professional.
No, it makes you seem like a fucking mark. Which you are. And you dress like one.
Quit licking Mouser's dick.
And
okay?
fuck.
You know.
Yeah, he's part of the booking committee.
He's probably with the booking committee.
You know, that motherfucker, you know, don't know shit about wrestling. He never did. And he never will. He's a mark for himself just like you.
That's why they're best friends.
Yeah, that's it. You know, you
sound like a fucking rooster.
Fuck buddies is what you are.
He's the next Red Rooster.
Yeah,
with no talent.
He's the next Red Rooster.
Yeah, you fucking four-eyed freak.
So
you look like a fucking rooster with that goddamn hair.
So that would be the three things I would tell him. You know, quit fucking around with the guys that think you're a 9 on the goddamn Richter scale.
Oh, he's Booker of the Year.
Well,
yeah,
according to Dave Meltzer.
That's according to Dave Meltzer. According to their average wrestling fan, they'll be like, yeah, I don't see how good a Booker he is.
You know, here's your problem. See,
do you know what a Booker is?
You cannot.
Booker is.
You see, to be you're not a fucking promoter because all your matches suck dick to what you promote. The other thing is, you know, stay up with Meltzer's cock. Give us our fucking money that you owe us.
You owe us money.
And next thing,
you steal everything.
Quit killing the bugs.
And well, that money.
You might as well call it. You should do fucking David Schultz. Remember the goddamn in the home with David? What is this? City Dump?
What is this? The City Dump?
That's what AEW is. The City Dump.
It's the City Dump.
Yeah.
No, it's where people go to dump the City Dump.
Well, that leads us into our last question here from Video Game XD.
Oh, we know a lot about Video Game XD.
Go check out Video Game XD's channel right here on YouTube.
Does good work.
Does some good work. The link for their channel will be in the description box below. You hit that link, it goes directly to their channel. Hit that subscribe button.
Tell them Wrestling Rampage
sent you. And we do know that this is from Charles.
Hey Charles, I bet you it's from you, Pally.
So Charles,
Big C.
Yeah, Big C. Big C asks.
Just to let you know, I watch his Charles videos. Hey, I like you, Charles. I dig the videos you do, man.
Do you think AEW will try to take you off YouTube for the Rampage name and trademark confusion with their product? Now,
well, here's the thing, Charles. There's no confusion. We put on good content. They put on bad content. So there's no confusion. There's no confusion.
No confusion.
We put on good content. Make you laugh. Make you put on great content.
Make you happy.
Make you happy.
Make you giddy.
Make you giddy.
We don't make ourselves giddy.
We don't make ourselves giddy. We make you giddy. And they put on bad content, embarrassing content, fucking embarrassment to the wrestling business content. They put on shit like that. They put on bad content.
And the proof is in the pudding when we seen the debut episode of Rampage.
Yes.
It got, I think it was around 700,000. Then we get the one after that, which is the one where CM Punk was on.
Got 1 million.
A little over 1 million. And then
it went
magically it
went right back down.
Magically it went, I think it went down to like 500,000.
Yeah.
How do you lose half your audience without having one person on your show?
Yeah, how can you?
Terrible. That's terrible.
Fucking terrible.
Because I know the reason to that. Because that one person that was on your show was
actually a star! Correct.
How can you lose? How many do they lose? Quite a bit.
Half.
Half.
But you see,
like how?
The proof of it is.
And the worst part was CM Punk was there.
Yeah.
He even came out after the Rampage show.
Yeah, you could put him on live TV and pop a rating.
I think they were worried about another fan crying, possibly.
Probably.
And here's the thing,
I cried.
too, you know.
I cried when the ratings.
I cry when I get Impact tickets.
To be totally fair, the Rampage, it's our name.
It's our name, cocksucker. You stole it.
You stole it, and we want our fucking money.
Yeah.
Hell, I gave you your goddamn name, Lightning. Use that, bitch. Yeah. You stole our fucking
AEW Lightning.
Hey, we ain't the only one that used the Rampage name. If you're going to try to knock us off, cocksucker, you're going to have to knock off other Rampage names.
Yeah, there are other people that have Rampage in their names as well.
But see, they can't do that.
And honestly, do we have it trademarked? No. Secondly, I'll be honest with you. Hey, Tony Khan, if you want the Rampage name,
pay us some fucking money. You can have it.
You can have it, because I'll be honest with you. Do we even... And, I mean, we do a lot of wrestling related content on this channel, but to this point, this isn't like this channel's not basically just about wrestling anymore.
Yeah.
No. Wrestling is the biggest part of it, of course, and it always has been.
And always will be.
And we always love wrestling, we always have, but we don't watch wrestling anymore as far as like current stuff.
Because it's embarrassing.
And that includes, and people are like, well, you guys hate AEW. WWE sucks too.
Yeah.
Okay? Impact definitely sucks.
Let me be blunt here, and I'm going to set it right here, straight to you, for my opinion. Every promotion there is sucking today.
Wrestling, I'm
sucks.
sorry.
Wrestling's in the toilet
People
right
say
now.
wrestling is as hot as it's ever been.
It's
no,
not.
It's not.
It's in the toilet.
And I just want to classify this as well. You know, and people are like, well, you know, you guys are wrestling Rampage, yes, and you know, we came up with the name, and you know, it's not the greatest name in the world, but I mean, we came up with it.
But it's our name.
Enough for a mark to take, you know, our name.
And copy our shit.
For our show.
And copy our shit.
And copy our shit. You know, to the extent, and I'll be honest with you here, and
I call it flattering.
I'm just going to be completely honest about it. If Tony Khan wants the Rampage name, fine. We'll change the name. I've been thinking about maybe changing the name of the channel to something
But first
else.
of all, we want our money.
But this is the thing, and I'll be honest with you. Our yard sale videos get more views than our wrestling content. Our video game, like Goodwill video game hunting, gets more views than our wrestling content. The best thing that we got as far as wrestling content that gets a lot of views are DVD reviews and our 5 questions. And that's it.
And that's all mainly we do on wrestling.
I'm going to say this right here. I'm going to say this right here.
And maybe some unboxing of DVDs.
If Shaka Khan wants our name, wants our name, or maybe you would like for us to get on your show. Maybe you would like us.
Go to your show.
I tell you what, no. Because I can guarantee you one motherfucking thing, cocksucker. That if we went on your fucking show, let us promote your fucking matches, and maybe we can make it better.
With that roster?
With that roster, I don't think so.
I said maybe. I didn't say we would. I said maybe.
See,
that's the issue.
Yeah.
See, that's where the issue lies.
He's like, I think they're going to take your channel down. Well, I don't think they're going to do shit because.
Well, and not only that, we're wrestling Rampage where they're not wrestling, even though CM Punk says they are. They're not.
They're not wrestling.
They're cosplay wrestling.
They're cosplay. Yeah. Come on, they're cosplay wrestlers. Every single one of them, except for CM Punk.
Who's the main star?
Who's the biggest star they got?
Here's to me. They're not wrestlers. To me, they're song and dance teams.
I don't care. I'll fucking name the channel the Flats. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
That's our fucking name. That's our real name. You can't trademark a real name.
But here's the thing too. He can't do anything about us.
He can't do nothing.
And plus, I mean, they technically stole our name, and
well, we ain't the only fucking Rampage name.
Yeah, I mean, we're the most popular Rampage name as far as the wrestling realm is.
Yeah.
But here's the thing.
We put on good content, they put on bad.
In the law, if you get into facts with laws and shit like that right here, basically,
if you were the first one,
if you took this to court,
if you were the
you would lose, Shaka Khan.
Because we were the first one to have it. So
you would lose.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
And then when you lost, I tell the judge that motherfucker owes us money.
And confuse in product.
No. We put on great product, Charles. They put on lousy products. And they're on TNT. We know shit.
And we're on YouTube.
And we're on YouTube. We put on great content. So there's a big difference.
Here's the thing, you know. I think his content suck. I
think his promotion sucks.
I don't think.
Now we know you're a big mark for AEW there, Charles.
Yeah. The only thing,
and that's fine. If you want to be
fine, you do.
If you,
so here's the thing: the only thing that's any good on that show every time is when CM Punk shows up. Yeah. Nothing else. That clearly shows you their ratings dropped.
Yep.
Half.
I want half.
And fucking, I'm sorry. And people's like, well, that shows you hate AEW. You're a WWE fan. WWE sucks too.
Impact definitely sucks.
Impact's worse than both of them. And that's
all friends
I gave you a compliment.
The bottom line of this right here.
Be happy. AFW.
All fucking Fiends wrestling fuck.
I gave you a compliment.
Suck. TNA sure as hell fuck. They've been sucking for years. What they need to do, like I said in the video before, reach down there, pull that fucking plug, and let it go down.
And I just want to classify the wrestling views on here. They kind of endorse some of the video game stuff we got going on the channel.
Yeah.
So I'm just letting you know that.
Yeah.
We could probably change it to video game Rampage.
Yeah.
The thing about it
or we could put WR.
But you know, the thing
we'll put the initials. We don't give a fuck. You can't do that, God. You fucking four-eyed bastard.
The thing about it is, you know,
fuck your father.
If you take it in court, you know.
I hate the name Khan.
If you take it in court,
you like Nick Khan?
Don't hate any name Khan.
It's not going to get that far because they don't give a fuck about us. We don't give a fuck about them.
Yeah, we don't give a fuck about you. We don't give a fuck about us.
But if it ever went to so far that you want to take it to court,
we win.
We would win.
Yeah.
Because
we got it first, bitch.
We had it first.
Actually, we've had this.
We had this
established years before.
Yes, way before your fucking T-shirt company came in.
Way before.
So fuck you.
Way before you kissed Daddy's ass and got your money.
Way before till you paid to get some friends.
Yeah.
Hey, let's just be honest. Listen, we're just a somewhat minor YouTube channel. They are on TNT. There's not gonna be any confusion.
No, fuck no. We're on a fucking platform YouTube. They're on.
They don't pay. Shit. Oh, that by the way, Google don't pay dog shit. By the way.
So if you try to sue us, you ain't getting much.
Just to be frank with you.
Well, you want this fucking drippy house?
We don't do this right here. We don't do this right here because we make fucking money. We do this right here because we like to do it.
What you gonna take from us?
And another thing, we like to smarten motherfuckers up about wrestling that think they know wrestling and don't.
Oh, guys, hope that you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did, make sure you guys give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to share it on our social media. Like us on Facebook, facebook.com/WrestlingRampage2. And you can add me and Tommy and Pops on Facebook as well. Also, guys, you can also go to Twitter and follow us there at Wrestle Rampage, as well as follow me and Tommy on Instagram.
Yes.
Because, well, we do post some certain things on there that you guys can get involved in.
Yeah, you won't be able to see that shit on Facebook.
Yeah. Sometimes you don't see it on Facebook. Sometimes you only see it on Instagram or Twitter.
Slap on the wrists.
Yeah, Zuckerman, right?
Zuckerman.
And, guys, as well, about half of our audience.
Come on, hit that subscribe button.
But here's the thing: so Zuckerman, can cut everybody else, but see, he didn't want to stop all these people, giving false statements and shit like that right there. He don't like that. He don't stop that right there. Won't you stop something like that right there, you little pussy freak?
As well, about half the people that watch the channel are not subscribed.
So subscribe.
Yeah, subscribe.
Hey, we're going to be doing a giveaway here pretty soon.
Yes, giveaways very soon.
And I'm going to say this again.
As well as not only giveaways, but as well as possibly a live stream.
Yeah, possibly a live stream.
Here it is. If you do not subscribe to our channel, We give giveaway. Yeah, you make fun of me.
That's a requirement for the giveaways.
If you don't do that, and we give giveaway, motherfucker, you're out. You're out of the picture. You're gone. That's it.
So if you're watching, subscribe.
Yeah, subscribe. What the fuck you waiting on?
Make sure that you guys.
It's because we make fun of a dweeb.
Well, they don't like us, Jay. They're gonna give us some thumbs down for that.
Well,
hey, thumbs it down.
Hey, thumbs it down, you AFW fucking Mark lovers.
You don't
like the truth? Don't fucking watch.
I tell you what, you give us a thumbs down, I'll give us a finger up.
And make sure you guys hit that subscribe button for more great videos coming to you guys, because by that cream that wraps to the top.
Cream of the crop.
And nobody does it better.
Fuck it.